Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel, Magu Universe, and you're listening to Magu. So, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you here. Before we get started, if you do enjoy me and if you want to support me in any way, definitely click the like button and subscribe. So, today we're going to be looking at what is coming for you. What is coming for you in the near future, anything that is on your way towards you, what is spirit or universe bringing towards you. And as you can see, you have 3 piles to choose from. For the first one, you have a beautiful moonstone. And if you prefer to choose by oracle card, these are going to be the oracle cards that we will be using. So that's for pile 1. For pile 2, we have this beautiful green jade with more of a sandy feel. And the oracle cards that we're going to be using for pile 2 is the Modern Nirvana. As you can see, the little beautiful rainbow colored cards in the back. For pile 3, you have a lemon quartz to choose. And for your group, if you are choosing pile 3, we'll be using the crystal reading cards. They have like a really cool quartz background. Alright, that's all I have for you. We're just going to be going over to summarize what... This guy does not want to sit. There we go. What is coming for you? What is coming for you in the near future? Definitely go ahead and choose your pile at this time. Hi, pile 1. Welcome. So you chose this moonstone crystal. I really like this one. I have another moonstone, but this one is so intricate. And we are going to be using the oracle cards to figure out the overall energy of what is coming towards you. So we're going to go ahead and ask Spirit to take out 1 or 2 cards. We got Moon and Virgo. And it says, issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the force. Focus on your physical well-being. So I'm seeing that you are more going towards a hermit mode at this time, or Spirit is overall encouraging you to go into the hermit mode emotional state of being. And what that means is, instead of going out and doing something that is very overwhelming for the mind, you may need to stay at home or be within your own circle or sacred space to recharge and come back to yourself. What this means also is, for the future, this could potentially mean that there is something huge coming, and in order to be prepared for that, you need to have the right energy. Oh, a lot of cards wanted to come out, and something that wanted to come out was the dark moon, but I'm not going to take it because... Sorry about the train in the background. I'm going to try my best to cut them out, but I'm not going to take out the dark moon because it is more of something that wanted to come out, but not necessarily. Another card that came out was Pisces. Be aware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. So once again, like this feeling of emotional state of being is coming back to yourself. Being aware of what is not the best for you at this time, being aware of the things that are harming you at this time, be like, if you are more of someone that likes to watch TV instead of taking the time to journal or do anything that is more healing, this is Spirit saying, take a second to be aware that you need to heal and recharge in a different way. This is a time of recharging for you. And obviously you're probably like, well, how is this showing what is coming for me? I thought this was something like, what this means is, in order to bring forward the blessings that you are deserving of, you need to be prepared for them. And Spirit is saying you need to be prepared mentally to receive these blessings. And if you're going to be in a position where you feel depressed, and those depressive emotions can be, unfortunately, bringing in negative energies, it will be very difficult for you to manifest the positive changes in your life. So, approaching this in a more healthy, emotional, and balanced way. You don't need to be perfect in however way you decide to do this, as long as you are trying and you are doing things that make your soul feel good instead of forcing it. So, Spirit, we're going to go into the tarot cards. And the tarot cards that we are using for you guys is the Tarot Wispel. Wispel, that's just the way that I'm saying it. Could be said wrong, but that is how I'm going to say it. So, and I should have said that earlier, but every group has a different tarot deck that we're going to be using. Oop, we already got one. 6 of Cups. Seven of Swords in reverse. I guess, letting go of the things that are hurting you. There's a lot of things that I feel you are putting on your back. You need to let go of. Spirit, can you explain what are the blessings? What is coming towards you? Pile 1. What is coming towards pile 1? But you got the Devil in reverse, and you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lot of emotional peace coming your way. And at this time, it may be a little bit frustrating because it can feel like things are moving very slowly. But whenever you're watching this is timeless. Something coming towards you is more emotional stability. You are recognizing what is harming you, as we mentioned with the Moon of Pisces. But overall, there is something that you're going to be letting go of with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Instead of feeling that you need to work so hard on something to do everything that needs to be done perfectly, you need to be consistently productive. You're going to recognize that it's okay to come back to yourself and be emotional. And just because you are emotional and you're giving towards others and you're giving towards yourself, that does not mean that you're being lazy, and it doesn't mean that you're being selfish in any way. And it can be very difficult to understand what that means when you're seeing the Devil in reverse. I know it's a scary card, but we're gonna ask Spirit, because overall the Devil is temptation, and there are positive and negative sides to the Devil, just like a gray area. But it depends on how you use that message. So Spirit, can you explain the Page of Swords in reverse? Yeah, you're recognizing the things that are harming you. Again, you're recognizing what they are and you're letting them go. You're being able to recognize and take accountability of your behavior that is harming you. I feel like you've been in a position for a while now and you're currently letting go. So the position you've been in that I can see has been just consistently being in the material realm, working towards, societal success and the success that is painted by the typical view of other people. And right now you are just drained. I can tell you're tired, and right now Spirit is saying you are working towards, and the more you work towards emotional stability within yourself to be able to let go when you are overwhelmed, especially when it leads towards burnout right over here. Being able to recognize when to let go, you'll be able to be much more productive in the future. And what I mean by the future, it could be like your creative indulgence or just things that you want to do, but you won't be able to have the emotional, position to do that if you don't have the energy. You need to have the energy, and Spirit is saying, well, in order to receive the blessings, seems like a surprise, guys. You're not gonna know what is coming until you express to yourself that it is important for you to rest. You allow yourself to rest, and with that rest will come the blessings, because you have been able to not necessarily prove, because I keep hearing you're going to prove yourself, but almost just show yourself that you do deserve it. That presence of being able to just let go of the negativity, let go of the things that are not serving you, that's what it is. Being so obsessed with the things that are not serving you will be very difficult to have your eye on the goals, your genuine goals in life, So, Spirit, do you want to do a little peek of what is coming for pile 1, or is it something? What's coming for pile 1? If you could tell us, please. Or is this just a step that's like, you guys need to learn this before you actually... Ooh, Spirit doesn't want to tell you. Spirit doesn't want to tell you what's coming. It seems to be that it's more of a surprise, and I wonder if Spirit doesn't want to tell you what is genuinely coming, like, what you're actually here for this reading for. I understand your frustration, and I can feel the frustration, especially with the 7 of Swords from you guys and the Ace of Pentacles, because you want that financial success coming for you, At this time, I totally feel it, like things can be feeling stagnant, slow, not as, resulting of the productivity that you've been just pouring your heart out into this. But, Spirit wants you to be able to heal yourself and be your full and most present self when you do receive. There's a lot of financial success. Success coming. Those of you that know, whatever. Forgive me. That was a vocal blub that I said on accident. I wanted to say success, but my words got meshed. Unless that does resonate, I'm just gonna move on. Why is Spirit focusing you to... Why, Spirit, can you explain why? Ooh. Wait, was that the Hermit? Oh my god, it is the Hermit. I was literally saying that, wasn't I? That's crazy. That's so funny. The Virgo is represented with the Hermit on its own. I didn't pull that. You heard me, guys. Spirit pulled the Hermit for you. Why? Because you need to return back to yourself in order to have a clear mind and be able to receive properly, so that you're not dissociating when this blessing does come. So you're not in a position where it's like, oh, so cool, I'm gonna take a nap and I'll be right back. Or you're just so out of it and you're so tired, because I feel it. I know you guys are tired from whatever job you're doing, from whatever, service you're doing to other people. You guys are so tired, and Spirit is like, you need to return back to yourself. You deserve to come back to yourself. And if you guys are, tugging with that emotion when I'm telling that to you, that could be something you need to work on. being able to accept that you need rest just like any other. And if it's easier to just tell someone else instead of yourself that you can rest, and you just are tugging at your heart whenever you hear that you should be resting and you kind of ignore it, or like even me just telling you, you're just like, I feel like this urge from you guys to just like, okay, and then you just move on from this reading. You guys need to be able to recognize that you have so much potential success coming your way, and if you don't approach this properly, Spirit is going to be delaying this blessing, because Spirit wants you to be able to like take this blessing when it comes, this financial success and this emotional stability of whatever you are desiring, whatever you're working towards, that is guaranteed for you. But if you're just out of it and you're dissociating because you're so tired, you're not going to get it, because you're telling Spirit your result is to be tired at the end. You need to be able to be in the mindset at the end of every day that you are bringing something from your day, your reward for the day, something that you deserve. That could be like my advice to you, you know. But why? Well, what comes from the Hermit? Wisdom. At the end of your section, of this section in your life, and you recognize finally that you deserve this, that you deserve to let go of this negative energy that is bringing towards you sadness, that it's like tugging at your heart, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Even if you're just emotional and you're empathetic, and it's so difficult to just separate your own emotions and other people's, you know, struggle, even if it's something small like that, you recognizing and at least getting better and actually taking the time to get better. At allowing yourself to heal, telling yourself that it's okay, telling yourself I deserve to have a reward, you know. We're gonna ask Spirit, what else? Is there anything else, Spirit, you want to tell pile 1 in regards to? Got the 5 of Cups. Yeah, letting go of the things that are not serving you. Take a second to, and you have Temperance, but it didn't want to come out, but it's there. So recognizing what is bringing you balance, and also just recognize that balance is coming. Once you let go of the things that are not serving you, those could be literally things where your energy does not align anymore. They don't serve you. They don't make you happy. They don't help you towards your goals. They are draining your energy. What is it? If there are things that are coming to your mind as I said that, those could be some things that you might have to work towards removing. The Fool in reverse. So indulgence, that actually aligns a little bit with the Devil. Instead of, there's this energy coming through. Instead of allowing yourself to be so tired, and therefore being in a state of mind where you're so tired, and therefore you want to just allow yourself to have a reward, just like we've been mentioning. But the way this energy is coming through is slightly different. It's more coming from an indulgence of, oh well, we're just gonna do it. So we're just gonna do it because, oh, I'm so tired, like going out for drinks, for example. If you feel like you resonate with indulging in things that are slightly negative and, you know, end up draining your energy at the end of the day, even though at the moment it doesn't feel like it, that is something that you might need to look into. And Spirit is saying to stop that. So just allow yourself to embrace the stagnancy at this moment and feel what is actually stopping you. You know, what are the emotions that are causing you to just stop? What is it causing the situation in your life to feel stagnant? and bring love to it instead of anger or frustration, because Spirit just wants you to be able to embrace the fact that you're healing, and healing is not going to be quick. It's going to be a little bit of a slow process depending on how you approach things. It's different for everyone, and you have to be able to accept it, basically. And if you're not going to approach the situation with acceptance and love, Spirit is going to be delaying your blessings, is basically what I'm getting from Spirit. They're not telling me what's coming. As much as like I've been asking Spirit, as you guys saw, what's coming for you guys? The cards did not want to come out. So it's more of like what you need to be doing in order to accept what's going to be coming. And I think it's more of a surprise, but I think if you were to know right now, I think you may not be ready for it, because you need to love yourself and know that you deserve love. Maybe you know that you deserve love, but you don't actually actively do it, basically. Any last words? Any last words here? Let's pile one. Oh, you got the Lovers and you got the Two of Wands. But I'm gonna have to... we're just gonna use your crystal. You got the Devil in reverse and the Lovers. That's so funny. Allow yourself to... and you got the Tower in reverse. So huge changes coming. For sure, there is a lot of positive changes coming, and be able to recognize that the stagnancy right now is just the rain before the storm. And the storm can be healing. And then after the storm, you have the blessings, which is the rainbow, right? Oh my god, I just remembered. This is so off topic, but maybe this is like a message for you, because I just said rainbow and I just remembered I had a dream where I saw like 4 rainbows at once. So I'm gonna send that message to you, like, you guys have a lot of blessings coming. You know, there's a lot of love coming, but in order to receive that, you have to be patient. So a lot of love. Remember that Spirit loves you, because I feel like some of you guys can forget that and can get so caught up in the society, in the life of just societal expectations, and forget that love is also important. Be able to accept yourself and heal yourself from the day and recuperate from the day. It's not always about the grind. Like, even though it's important to get there, you know, but you won't if you won't have the energy to get there in the first place. Like, how are you going to move your car if it doesn't have any fuel in it? How are you going to get to your destination if you're not going to fuel your car first? That's literally what Spirit is saying. You want to get to your destination, you got to fuel your car first. That's the best metaphor I can give you right now. But Two of Wands. Allow yourself to be creative in healing. Allow yourself to see what works, what doesn't work with the things that you have in your front, in your face, kind of right now. What are you using that is very indulgent and painful for you guys? What is not healthy for you at this time? What do you need to let go of? What is feeling like draining? Those things you need to let go of if you want, you know, the blessings. Because you do deserve the blessings, but you need to recognize that you actually deserve them. And I know you do. You just need to basically show Spirit that you do by respecting yourself a little bit more. Maybe that's all it is. Just allow yourself to be respecting yourself and be patient with yourself, because Spirit is very patient with you, but you seem to be not as patient with yourself. You know, do you think Spirit, if you were Spirit, would you be treating yourself like this right now? And if the answer is no, maybe something needs to change. I send you guys love. I'm actually going to leave you here. This is just a quick what's coming. I hope this reading helps and helps you move forward in any way. And as usual, if you have any questions, definitely comment them below. I will be able to answer any questions you have. And I send you guys love as always. And once again, if you enjoyed this, definitely give me a like and subscribe if you want to support me in any way. I encourage you and I support you and I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing okay. I was just checking if it was recording. It was recording. Good. So, welcome. And I see you chose Pile 2. As we just mentioned, hi. You chose this beautiful green jade. A little sandy green jade. It's very rough. So, rough green jade. We're going to set it down here. And we are going to be using the Modern Nirvana Oracle. And I was just looking. This guy, the Lunalapin Tarot deck at the end. Not really at the end, but we're going to be using to decipher your meaning and what is coming for you guys. What is on its way? What does Spirit have to tell you that is on its way towards you? Whatever comes through, though, I'm just a messenger. I just have to say right now, if you are attracted to like Pile 2 to Pile 1, you know, not every message is going to be as desired, but you know, it will come and we're gonna see. I just have to say that. What is coming for Pile 2 Spirit? Ooh! Okay, 1 card. 2 cards. You got the Boat. And you got Transcendence. You are shifting right now, like aggressively. Is there anything else? I feel like we gotta pull another card. Is there anything else, Spirit? Main idea. What is the main idea of what is coming towards? No? Okay. Spirit's like, no, just those 2 cards. Okay. So you got the Boat in reverse and you got Transcendence. So like I said, I already feel that you guys are shifting. And it can be very confusing right now. I feel like you're trusting the process and Spirit is saying just keep doing what you're doing. Trust the process. Right now, this is a time of change, what you're going through. You are shifting, as you can see with Transcendence. Overall, there's a message of just allowing yourself to feel free and feel your emotions and what they are having you feel. I feel like you're coming out of something right now, and that's why you are shifting. It can feel like maybe you're moving locations, or maybe you're quite literally shifting planes and, you know, realities. Your manifestations are coming to fruition, Spirit is saying. You are a very calm spirit. And right now it can feel frustrating when it's not coming as fast. But I don't really feel that frustration from you. It's more of like just peace, and right now it's very confusing. And whatever you're asking for, it's coming. Pile 2. Just allow yourself to feel grounded in your current situation, because when you're changing your current reality, it can feel very confusing and it can feel a little bit overwhelming. It can definitely feel like you don't know what you're thinking at times because you have so many thoughts going through your head. I definitely feel that energy, because right now I'm just like, woo, what am I thinking? I don't know. Maybe you were in a position where you're overthinking a lot because of the situation you are in. I think you are also in a position where you are, so like I said, shifting, but in a sense where you are in limbo. You are currently transferring over to your positive state. So just a better location, just a better situation. And you are healing and you're recognizing what is triggering you at this time. There's a lot of difficulty here, but also I think you are recognizing what is hurting you and moving through it. Very, very good. Just a lot of peace, and Spirit is saying just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Allow yourself to feel grounded and allow yourself to feel the emotions, because right now I can tell that some things can be pretty overwhelming, and therefore you may want to just kind of push your emotions away. But right now, those emotions are yours and they're real and you deserve to feel them. You don't need to push them away. No, you're not too much. And I feel like you're learning that right now, that you being sensitive and you being in this position, you are very special. So I feel like you're achieving some sort of name right now. Things can be feeling very weird at this time. Definitely feeling like you're not on the ground, like you're floating. Maybe you have been meditating more often. Maybe you just have been in a state where you just can be feeling like you're floating most of the time, just kind of just feeling everything in like 100%. Just feeling literally everything. And so it's very difficult to feel grounded. But right now, it's either that or you are in the state of moving towards a spiritual transcendence. Quite literally transcendence. You're moving forward, and Spirit is saying, like, you don't need any sort of backbone, I think is the message that is coming through. Like, all you need is yourself. You are all the resources that you need, and it can feel like you need to rely on something in order to make sure that you're doing everything correctly. Spirit is saying you don't need that. You are literally your own resource, your own important, valuable source to be able to move forward. Like, you don't need to rely on anything but yourself. It can feel like you have to be able to see if you're doing everything correctly as you need to. I just kind of went on a tangent there. I'm just kind of shuffling the cards, and the ones that already came out over here for your tarot cards. You have the Moonlight in reverse. You have the King of Cups in reverse. You have another moon. Luna Lapin. And the Page of Wands. I feel like you're feeling alone, and something that is coming for you at this time, what you're going through is like intense change. You can be feeling like you're taking a path less traveled by. That is so cool, because the way I'm arranging the cards in this way, and it feels like, I don't know, the pictures are just connecting. So I would not be surprised if you have been doing some deep internal work, and therefore you could be some of you guys could have been just literally like spiritually traveling and seeing different planets, seeing different like places. I think that's super cool, and obviously that could feel like very scary and alone. That is really cool. The energy of you guys is like really empowering and transformative right now, and it can feel like very scary. Definitely I understand why you could be feeling like alone in this time. So Spirit is like just saying right now you're going to be feeling alone at this time. If you don't already, the path that you're taking towards success and your current success and your goals is going to have you feel a little bit alone, because not everyone is taking that, and it's very difficult to rely on anyone. So at this time, really, you don't need to rely on anyone, because you already have all the knowledge within you. You have Spirit with you. Spirit is going to be telling you what you need to do, and it can be very hard to feel dominant in the situation that you are in and confident within your emotions of what you're going through. You can be feeling like you're going crazy, and Spirit is saying no, this is normal. What you're going through is normal, and you're being very powerful and smart with everything. You are empowering, Pile 2. Just know that what you're going through is very empowering, and it can feel very alone, but this creative path is very enchanting, and right now you're just going through a positive change. Pile 2. Is there anything, can you explain, is there anything else here? And we're going to have explaining cards. Got the King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles upright. Can you explain the Queen of Pentacles? Whoa, there's a lot. Spirit has a lot to tell you guys. And I cannot control it. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I understand. So right now it can feel like you have nothing, that you don't have anyone to support you. But really you are very fruitful at this time. You're going to be going through a position that has a lot of positive energy, and it can feel very fruitful. And it can also, from your perspective, the human perspective, it can feel like you're alone and that you don't have anybody to really make you feel special. But really Spirit is saying like you're going through this time of connecting with universe and connecting with yourself. It's going to be very empowering, but at the same time, because you don't have a lot of people to understand what you're going through, the path that you're taking, it can feel like you don't really have all the support, and therefore that's why you have the King of Cups in reverse. But at the same time, it's not like the positive change is not going to come immediately. It's going to take a lot of work to continue through. Like, I'm constantly saying so many like meditative examples. I will tell you, previously I've had like, I should be meditating more often, but when I've meditated like very aggressively previously, and I will tell you, like, you can travel. Like, it's so scary to know about like astral projection and everything like that. I would not be surprised if you were looking into stuff like that. And it's very, very intense. And it can feel alone because you can feel like you're going crazy, and therefore you can look in different places and resources to see and understand why you're going through the things you are. You know, unfortunately, not everyone is going to understand, but be able to pray more often to Spirit and ask Spirit of their help. Can you explain the Moonlight in reverse, Spirit? The Three of Cups. Can you explain the King of Cups in reverse? Page of Swords. Three Cups want to come out, but I'm going to take one. Interesting. That's just you. It's just you. I don't see anyone else. It's just you going through this path. And really, like, it can feel so daunting. Like, this position that you are in can be so scary. Right now, you're going through this because you have to learn more about yourself. You're going through a period of self-understanding. And with this Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's much more easy. It's much easier to be able to connect with other people and, you know, find what their experience is with this. You're going to find your people, and right now it can feel like you don't have anyone. So Spirit is saying, like, your desire is coming, but at this time you need to understand yourself and this path that you are currently taking towards improvement, towards self-understanding. Because you're moving forward, you're becoming a new person. Your mind is literally changing. Your understanding is changing. Ooh, 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. You're going through an end. You're going through an end. Ten of Swords in reverse. I think something that Spirit wants to tell you that, like, is important for you to know for what's coming is to not feel daunted by the changes that you're going through. It does not mean that everything has fallen apart. Just because you feel alone does not mean that everything has fallen apart and that this is the end, like you're not going to have anyone or anything like that, that there's no one to support you and understand you. Right now, you just need to create yourself, the person that you want to be. And it can be very difficult because if you're still finding yourself, I cut the deck and I saw the devil. If you're still finding yourself, and as a result, instead of being alone and being able to understand yourself and listen to yourself and see what you need from yourself, and you can, instead of being with yourself, basically, I'm repeating myself, you allow yourself to be with other people that don't have the energy that resonates with you, that's going to be painful, because therefore you're going to be in a position where you're not going to be able to move forward. You're going to be stuck. You're going to feel stuck. And even if you were in that position where you feel stuck and you're going to have a struggle to move forward and not be able to understand yourself and learn more about yourself and find the energy that you resonate with yourself, and you're with people that don't resonate with you, Spirit is going to unfortunately remove those people from your life. So there's two situations that could go down for you, but you're in the situation, you're in the path where, you know, if you do have supporters, they just don't understand you at this time, and they're not like keeping a distance, but I feel like it's more you keeping a distance because you don't understand yourself at this time. You don't understand the situation that you're going through. Can you explain the Luna Lapin in reverse? I'm sorry. It's upright, but I was looking at the Ten of Wands and we're upright. I think you underestimate your power, pile 2. Spirit is telling you that you have a lot of power, but right now you're underestimating yourself. I think that's something that you're going to understand very soon, that you have a lot of power. Can you explain the Luna Lapin? I don't want to come out. It's a journey. Oh, the Three of Swords. I think you're going through almost like a cleansing at this time. I think the people that are leaving your life is very difficult to understand that they are not meant for you. And Spirit is if you have been losing people just unexplainably, like through different weird situations or just things that have been very difficult to understand and explain, it could be just Spirit and universe doing their magic to remove those people from your life because they don't resonate with you anymore. I think you are someone that more relies on outside circumstances to move forward. If there is a situation that calls you physically to be able to do something, then that is something that you're going to move forward to move and do. If you are in a situation, oh, there's a card that came out. I wanted to finish what I was saying. If you are ending up in a situation, and I forgot what I wanted to say. Maybe you're not supposed to understand everything. Maybe that's just the point. That's just learning. The part of the journey is to learn. That's the journey, is to learn and find out for yourselves. Because not everyone's going to understand you, and it can feel like you're losing so many people. And you got the Seven of Pentacles upright as well. You're creating your reality, guys. You're doing a lot of work. And if you guys, pile 2, if you are in a position where you are in this transformation, but you are not in the work part, basically you are experiencing interesting symbols. You're just experiencing different situations that are hard to explain. Spiritual transcendence, spiritual awakening, that type of thing, if that's something that's resonating with you, but you're not in the position just yet of transformation, of actual like change, due to your spiritual awakening, Spirit is saying, yeah, overall, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Pile 2, you guys are going through a spiritual awakening right now. And something that is going to be coming towards you as you are watching this video, because it's timeless. The work that is going to be coming after, because of the spiritual awakening. And it's something that you have chosen for yourself. It's something your soul has chosen at this time to do right now. And it's going to feel alone. It's going to be feeling very scary and isolating. But right now, you are not isolated. You are creating your reality right now. Pile 2. It can feel scary, but you're creating your reality right now. Any last words, Spirit? There's a lot of work, and I honestly see you at some point at the end of this, like, scary feeling. You're going to be feeling very determined and understanding of, like, everything that you've gone through. It can feel very scary and, as a result, distracting due to this fear. Like, you're just holding on to the very being that you understand. But once you let go and actually move towards that, you actually resonate towards, I can feel that you are already going to be very determined towards the things that you want, resulting this spiritual awakening. And it's going to feel really good at the end. And Spirit's just going to be here holding your hand at this time during these hard times that are coming. Spirit's going to be there. So that's overall the message. Like, Spirit's saying, like, I'm going to be there, don't worry. Well, I'll hold your hand during your appointment. That's cute. But yeah, I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope this message resonated and it helped you guys in the best way possible. So if you enjoyed this, definitely leave me a like and subscribe. And I send you guys so much love, so much love. You have no idea. If you have any questions, definitely leave comments down below. And what else? I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and do something happy for yourself. And remember to drink water. That's an odd one. But yeah, I'm letting you guys know. I send you guys love and I love you so much. So have a good rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome. I think you chose this lemon quartz. I'm excited to have you guys here. You're safe. And once again, I'm excited. So what we are going to be looking at for you guys, Pile 3. But the cards that you chose were the crystal reading cards, and the tarot cards that we're going to be using for you guys is the Clarity Tarot deck. Right over here. So we're going to move into those in just a second. But before we do that, we're going to be asking Spirit 2 cards, 1 or 2 cards, or however many are going to come out. We'll see. It's more Spirit doing the thing. What is coming for you guys, Pile 3? What is it that you guys need to know? And there's already 2 that flew out. Never mind, 3. What do you guys need to know? So the crystal, so you got lapis lazuli, past life. What's coming? Awakening, emotional healing. And you got malachite, healing again. I've noticed there's a main idea of just healing in general. I feel like, is there anything else you want to tell us, Spirit? Or is it just those 3 cards? Oh, wait. Okay, we're going to take that 1 card. You got Brazilianite. Flexibility. Something about working, something about your soul working. So what do we have to say here, Spirit? What is it that you're trying to say? Obviously, I mean, immediately I'm just like trying to look into, is there any other, messages? But it's clear as day that there is healing coming through. You're going to be healing from something if you're not already. Could be a past life with the lapis lazuli. It could be something that is more traumatic from your past life. If you are resonating with past life trauma, or maybe just maybe it doesn't need to be like from your past life, but it could be something from earlier in your life currently. At the same time, there's just a lot of green and purple happening here, even with the brown, like, but mainly just green, and that's just a lot of love coming through. Overall, I think that you guys need to recognize, and Spirit is saying you guys need to recognize the love that you have for yourself and be grateful for yourself. What does this say? Master Teacher card. Ooh. So I wonder if that could mean you guys are maybe ironically teachers. I wonder, that would be pretty funny. But that could be for a little bit of you. That could be just Spirit telling you that you have a lot to learn, or that you are going to be learning something and counseling other people unconsciously, usually, in what you have learned and what you are learning and what you're going through. Being able to recognize what you're going through and the healing that you are doing to move through this pain. Lapis lazuli, connecting with Spirit overall. So I wonder if you have been praying, and right now it's been a struggle. So Spirit is saying like, hey, like maybe you guys have been struggling with connecting with Spirit, and you have been so desiring to, or you just know Spirit has been calling out to you aggressively. So what I'm getting here is Spirit just asking you to have the flexibility to talk to them every once in a while. Whichever way you believe, whether it's your God, or if it's universe, or if it's Spirit, or your angels, all of them, you know, all loving energy. My point being, there has been just a desire from Spirit for you guys to connect with them, because there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. There's a lot of things that you seem to be pushing to the side, and you haven't been working towards that. There's a lot of love coming through, guys. Pile 3. I think there's a lot of love that you need to have for yourself, and you've been struggling to do that for yourself, and Spirit is like asking you to at least pray to them a little bit more often. There's just a reach out from one of your spirit guides. They're reaching out to you, wanting to teach you something, or maybe some things that you have to learn so that you are going to be in the position and handed over almost words that will be important for other people. There's a lot coming through. So we're going to jump into our tarot cards, and if there's anything that's going to come through for the crystals, I will mention. But there's a lot of aggressive awakening coming through as well, and healing. These are big boy cards. Clarity Tarot deck. Spirit, what is it that is coming for pile 3? What is it that's coming for pile 3? You have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Right? 9? Yeah. Got that. We're gonna just push them up because I thought it would be cute if we just have them all like curved, but there's not enough room for this pile, so we're just gonna do that, unfortunately. So you got the 9 of Swords in reverse. And there's just a lot of pain and guilt that you're going through right now. I wonder if that has to do with trauma. And if it does have to do with trauma, I think right now you're being challenged to heal and accept what you have gone through, and kind of forgive yourself for the situation that you have gone through and the way that you have reacted. Ooh, 2 cards are okay. They're not coming out. Okay. What is pile 3 going through right now? We have the Essence of Air in reverse. The Fool in reverse. I wonder if you could resonate with pile 1 and you were connected to that one as well. It's up to you guys. cards are just kind of coming out in reverse. I feel like there's a lot of guilt and anger coming through. There's a position of stagnancy at the same time because Spirit is saying that you need to focus on the pain that has been causing you recently. Also, swords and air, I believe they are both the same element. Or is it wands? The swords in here make me think of the air element because of the arrows in the water. So right now, like, honestly, there could be some things that have been triggering you aggressively, pile 3. And it's been forcing you to be in a position of healing, to be able to recognize what is hurting you. And I also feel there's a lot of guilt, possibly from not praying enough. If that resonates, I wonder if you have been feeling guilty for not connecting with Spirit or taking a path that is not necessarily to your that doesn't resonate with you. And it's very painful, and it's causing you to be in a position where Spirit is saying you need to just stop what you're doing and listen to yourself. And once you are allowing yourself to once you allow yourself to listen to yourself, that's so funny the way I just said that, you will be able to kind of stop. And once you're in peace and quiet, especially in your room or wherever you have your sanctuary, when you allow yourself to just wait and allow yourself to just feel what you're going through, just feel, be in silence and feel, your body and your soul will be able to scream out what is happening currently with you, and you won't be able to ignore it with the different activities that you're kind of covering up your day with. Basically, I can tell, like, with you guys, you have a lot of things throughout your day that almost it almost has you guys feeling like you can just distract yourself with these activities. It's like, I don't have time to worry about this or do this. I don't have time to take care of myself because I have so many other things to do. But right now, like, I can tell, like, that could be one of the things that can cause you guilt because of the fact that you choose to do this. And Spirit is asking you to take a second and feel yourself whenever you do have the time, especially at night. I would not be surprised if you can't sleep, because Spirit is trying to communicate with you through that only time that you are allowing yourself to be in stillness, which is in sleep, and therefore, not allowing yourself ever, unless you go to sleep, will be very difficult to sleep in the first place. Because Spirit, like, you probably are wondering, like, why can't I sleep? And therefore you feel like either guilt that you don't understand where it's coming from, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's Spirit trying to talk to you right now. It's Spirit trying to communicate with you. I can feel you guys kind of ignoring them. You got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Is it in reverse? Do you want it to be in reverse? Now Spirit said they want it upright, so emotional feels, just emotional stability. You have flexibility, so I wonder if there's a real need to be flexible with how you are feeling things, to be able to reach out back to yourself. Feel the feelings that you are going through and don't feel like they're not real. The more you push them away, the more you're going to be almost itching to explode. And Spirit is trying to really reach out back to you and tell you, like, you're okay, you're safe. Why do you have the need to go through this right now? You are safe. Spirit wants you to know you're safe. There's no need. Like, don't feel like you need to be in this position to ignore yourself, because in society you have just been conditioned to be like, well, I don't have time, or there's more other so to speak, important things to do than what you are meant to do. I'm looking at something. I know cards are falling out. I wonder if you have the desire to go to the beach. So the beach could be very resonating with you. 2 cards fell to the ground. There we go. 2 cards fell to the ground. So you got the Apprentice of Fire. Yeah, that could be just straight up your emotions. That's so funny because you have the Ace of Cups over here. It's just one droplet. I would not be surprised that once you allow yourself to break, you're going to just literally explode emotionally with everything coming through and everything that you're feeling. It's going to be very painful. You have the Hangman. And it's funny because the Hangman is usually has a body upside down. But right now, honestly, yeah, okay. So you guys are probably wondering, what is it that is coming for me? Emotional healing. Guys, you need to heal yourself, or Spirit is going to make you be in a position where you're going to end up exploding, feeling all of your emotions at once. It's going to be very painful because you're not allowing yourself to just gradually heal. And so, yeah, basically not allowing yourself to be stagnant is going to cause you, with the rate basically that you're going through when you're seeing this reading, assuming this is resonating. The Fool in reverse is representing stagnancy. It's so funny because you have the Fool upside down here. The Hangman is usually upside down, and it's not. So I feel like you've been distracting yourself with all of these different responsibilities that you're calling them. Yeah, there's just a lot of responsibilities you're placing on yourself right now. I can really feel it because you have so many things that you have to do, and you're kind of just covering your entire schedule. The first thing that I saw with all the crystals, and I was just like, maybe I'm losing my mind. Schedule. I don't know if I said that earlier, but schedule. So funny. You have a full schedule, and as a result, Spirit is saying this is going to be kind of like a spiritual hurricane, and how it's going to happen right here. You're going to be forced to feel it. Either you allow yourself to be stagnant and you embrace the emotions slowly, but if you don't, it's going to be inevitable that once you feel your emotions inevitably the first time, and it's going to be like a waterfall, and it's going to be like an avalanche afterwards. It's just going to come down, and you're going to be just there what just happened? So this kind of Spirit's warning, you have 2 ways to go about this. Either you allow yourself to feel your emotions gradually. I feel like we should have a little bit of an explanation card explanation. So we're gonna pull 2 more cards real quick before we go. But pile 3, if you just need an overall, allow yourself to feel the gradual healing. Allow yourself to be in stillness and accept that it's okay. Be in acceptance. Allow yourself to be flexible with your schedule, because if not, Spirit's literally crying, and they are part of you. And I understand the guilt can be very strong because Spirit is literally a part of you and you're not allowing them in. And I wonder if it's because of the pain that you have felt, and it's just easier to ignore it, So, pile 3. Spirit, is there anything else that you want to tell pile 3 about what's coming? A bunch of cards just came out, but I'm not going to take all of them. I might, I don't know. But you got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh yeah, just a lot of emotional stability is coming for sure. But in order to get through into that emotional stability, it's not going to be by repressing your emotions. You have to be able to accept and feel your emotions, and therefore you're going to have that emotional stability. So then you have the 2 of Wands. You have choices. Yeah, I was literally telling you, you either take this path that's easier. It might be a little bit more difficult, to be honest, because both are pretty difficult, because either you allow space and your flexibility with your own choice, and then therefore allowing yourself to feel the emotions to be able to finally heal. There's a lot of healing that needs to come through, and you don't need to feel guilty of what you need. It's okay to ask for help when you're struggling, but I bet you're in a position of authority for so long, it's very difficult to ask for help, so I understand that. But you either take that route that I just told you, or the avalanche route, where spirit is just going to end up like kind of having you like hand at the shirt and like understand that this is what's gonna happen if you don't allow yourself to heal. It's gonna be painful because you're repressing your emotions, and therefore you're gonna end up having your emotions kind of explode all over you. And just feeling everything at once is so much harder than allowing yourself to feel a little bit at a time and then accepting a little bit at a time, right? But feeling everything at once is going to be so much more difficult because you're going to have so many thoughts going through your head. Oh my goodness. But you do have the strength. Okay. Motorcycle just went through as I said the strength. So I can tell you're in a position of authority, guys. And I think you need to have a pat on the back. Pat yourselves on the back for me, because honestly, Spirit is very proud of you for what you have created thus far. But once again, it's okay to be vulnerable. You're strong. You can get through this. You will get through this. This is what's coming. And you're going to go through this. It's not like, oh, is it going to be something you're going to be able to go through or not? No, you will go through this because you're a strong soul. You're strong. You can. And you will. Just know it's going to be hard. You do have the 7 of coins and the 3 of coins in reverse. So definitely going to be a new path you're going to be taking after recognizing these emotions, after healing these emotions. And once you do recognize and you allow yourself to accept these emotions and accept what you have gone through, heal yourself from the struggles that you have gone through, you're going to be able to finally see abundance. It doesn't need to be financial success because we saw the 3 of coins, but it's more of like abundance, overall emotional abundance, because you feel satisfied with yourself. You feel good. You feel warm afterwards. You don't need to repress anymore. Spirit doesn't want you to repress anymore. Spirit wants you to feel good, and that's why they want you to reach out to them more often. And so yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy, definitely click the like button and subscribe. Sorry. But yeah, if you did want to support me in any way, definitely subscribe, and if you have any questions, definitely comment down below. And I send you guys love. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just allow yourself to be in the position to heal. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I hope you have a good day. I hope everything goes well, and once again, thank you so much, and I send you guys love. I'll see you next time. Bye.